What's up, guys? I'm back a second time. This is the second video I've made since I started making videos again. This is a week after the first one, so I hope you guys appreciate the effort that I'm putting in for you. I'm just kidding. I love doing these videos. Stick around for this whole video because it's going to be important. It's good. It's a mindset video which should fix your mindset or add to your mindset so that you can be successful in applying to residency, applying to PA school, applying to nursing school, whatever it is. Watch the video to the end. This is important. What's up, guys? My name is Dr. Safu Asante. I'm the successful IMG, successful because I match, and I'm here so that you can as well. I'm a recent family medicine graduate, currently working as an urgent care physician. I release videos on a weekly basis. I try to release videos on a weekly basis so that you can get the tips and tricks to help you match, or you get the tips and tricks to be successful in whatever it is you're trying to become successful in. In addition to that, I coach people, I mentor people, I help them with the ERAS applications, personal statements, the CV, strategy for applying, and then also help them with interview preparation in my mentorship program. Then I also have my interview preparation program where I only help you with interviews. I prep you so that you can become the best person you can become when you are interviewing. Now, onto the video. In this video, I want to talk about investing. I don't want to talk about the kind of investing that everybody's thinking about when I said investing, so please stick around. I'm not talking about investing in stocks. That's what you were thinking, right? Yes, that's probably what you were thinking. I'm not talking about investing in stocks because that is one way of investing. I'm not talking about investing in real estate because that's another way of investing. I'm not talking about investing in business, which is another way of investing, because those are all ways of investing money into something so that you can make money back, even more money back as profit. But money is not the only currency that we have to spend. We can invest another currency to gain other things as well. And that's what I mean by investing in yourself. You can invest time and effort to gain different things, to gain respect, loyalty, love, happiness, peace of mind, party time, whatever it is. Those things that you gain from investing time and effort are no less important than the things that you gain when you invest in stocks, the money that you gain when you invest in stocks. Those are also benefits that you can get. Examples. You can invest your time and effort into your family so that your family respects you, loves you, will do anything for you. You can invest your time and effort into your friendship so that you maintain your friendship and have loyal friends. You can invest your time and effort into studying. That's another thing. Right? You can invest your time and effort into studying so that you can get good grades. One of the first things that you should have noticed when you were in elementary school and high school and so on, especially if you're on the healthcare path, is that you spent more time studying than other people spent studying because you knew you were going to medical school and it was important for you to study so that you get good grades. And that time and effort that you spent studying led to better grades than other people that didn't spend as much time studying. Of course, there's some people that are just talented. They read one thing once, it sticks. They don't really have to spend as much time and effort. But that's another thing. You already kind of knew the importance of time and effort, so you spent time and effort studying so that you can become successful in that arena. In this video, I want you to truly understand that your time and effort is currency that you spend. I want you to understand that to match into residency, you're going to need time and effort to make it in. You can do your personal statement yourself, your ERAS application yourself. You can do your interview prep yourself, which is fine, which is what I did. But you're going to have to spend your time and effort. Don't expect it to be as easy when you do that versus somebody who, pays somebody else to do that. Don't expect it to be that easy. Put in the time and effort and understand that you're putting in time and effort. So you're shelling away your time, which means you're shelling away 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is. Be aware of that you're shelling away your time. And if you're going to do yourself, don't neglect to spend that currency, which is your time and effort. Okay? Don't think you're going to write your personal statement like in one day. You know, I've seen people write their personal statement one day, but that's risky. Spend 1 month, 2 months, 3 months writing your personal statement. Show it to other people. Let them check and see whether it's good. If it's not good, fix it. So spend the time and effort working on it. Spend the time and effort checking to make sure it's going in the right direction. And then if it is good, if it's not, spend the time and effort fixing it. You have to go through that whole process when you're spending your time and effort to try to succeed into matching into residency, right? So that's just with the personal statement I was trying to explain. Same thing with interview prep. You practice for interviews, you do your own research, but then you have to check to make sure that you're acting the right way or you're saying the right things. So you ask people that have done it before to review. So you're checking to make sure that you're doing the right thing. You spend your time to check. Then after that, you spend your time to fix the things. So all of that thing, that time adds up, but that's your currency. If you have time, you use your time. You use your currency to get a good personal statement, to get a good interview prep. If you don't have time or you don't want to spend that time, then you spend your money to buy somebody else's time so that you can shorten the time that you have to spend. So you take this person's time, you add it to your time. So for instance, if you hire me, you're buying my 3 years of experience in the match, struggling, sifting through things that didn't work, figuring out a way that worked for me, and you spending that time, spending money so that you can gain that time and that knowledge compressed into your 2 months or your 1 month or whatever it is time that I spend with you. Same way if you use another service as well. This video is not a plug for my services. Of course, I did mention my services for those of you that are interested, but it's not to make you think about spending money. It's about what to do if you're not spending the money. That's what this video is about. Like, a lot of people don't want to spend the money, but also don't want to spend the time. If you're not spending the money, you have to spend the time. So let's talk about this. If you're not going to spend the money, then you got to give yourself enough time to ask a whole bunch of people. Because some people will tell you, I didn't really do anything. You know, that's bad advice. Because he just grew up in a certain way, exposed to a certain kind of people. He was just naturally okay to interview. He didn't need to practice. You are not in the same boat. So that's not advice for you. So you have to weed that out. So you got to ask the next person. And ask the next person until you find something that works for you. You have to do that if you're not going to take the easier route and spend money. You have to spend your currency, your time and effort, which is just as valuable as spending money. If you're applying to residency, instead of spending 1 to 2 months practicing, spend 3 to 4 months practicing for your interviews. If you're not spending 3 to 4 months practicing for your interviews, try to ask other people and ask as many people as possible so that you can get the time and experience. You can buy their time and the experience that comes with that time. Interviewing is an art. There's a way to interview. A lot of people just get up and say things. It's not like you're talking to your buddy. It's about getting the information you want to get across in that short time period that you're interviewing. So you're interviewing for 20 minutes, you have to get those time points across. Now, if you had 24 hours to talk to someone, of course, you can talk any way you want, and you will get your point across. Of course, if the person's a good listener. Interviewing is about an art. It's about figuring out how to present yourself and presenting yourself in the right manner. I say all of this, and I admit that I was rambling a little bit towards the end, but I was trying to get my point across, trying to hammer the importance of time and effort. Spend your time and effort, guys. If not, ask other people for advice. If you don't have other people to ask for advice, buy somebody's time and effort. Because time and effort is a currency that you either want to use on your own or buy. Listen, guys, don't just apply this to residency, apply it to everything. If you're not going to spend the money, spend your time and effort. Dr. Safo Asante, out.